to declare a state of emergency for illegal immigration that is currently happening in the country under the banner of this being an invasion of the country. We also would like to call for the legislation to pass laws to reserve township economy for South African small businesses.
Must respect our laws.
Zulu Yasabega, I say again, I trust that it won't end, or I would like to believe that whatever he's saying, it won't end in words. I trust that there will be action, since the action has started without the government. The action has started.
You see, let me tell you, before you are chacharach, let me tell you, this is a building of a revolutionary party, and you know nothing about the revolution. So here you behave or else you jump. Here you don't laugh. Chief, can you get security to remove this thing? As we work to build a safer, more stable and more prosperous society, we do need to address the challenge of migration. When it is well managed and regulated, migration can help to drive economic growth and opportunity for all. However, we need to deal with illegal migration. We have seen how illegal immigration into our country can put pressure on our public services and undermine our efforts to create decent work for all. As announced in the State of the Nation address, government is taking decisive action to address this challenge. We are cracking down on violations of immigration laws. We are increasing our inspections of workplaces and prosecuting employers.
Zulu Yasabega. Zulu Yasabega. Tangana Zulu. I have much respect to Zulu. I have so much respect to Zulu. Specifically, Jacinta. Zulu Yasabega. Hlangana Zulu. Sanbona. Nah. This is the voice of Mr. President himself, South African Mr. President himself, responding to the matter of illegal immigrant in South Africa. So, Jacinta challenged him to take an action. She challenged the government as a whole. She challenged the government as a whole. You know, if the government is challenged, the president himself has to stand up and say something. She challenged the government as a whole. Like, for her to come up with the idea of this march, for her to even say, you know what, enough is enough. The government is forgetting about us. The government is forgetting about its duty towards South African people or towards the people of South Africa. Let us stand up and do things our own. That put too much pressure on the government. That put too much pressure on the government of South Africa. Not only the ruling party, but on all the political parties. That, you know what, we don't really need you. We don't really need you because we put you there. We voted for you. But when you are there at the top, you forget about us who are at the bottom. Us who put you there. You go, you eat sushi and whatever you're eating right there. Play golf and do whatever it takes. But you forget us. Now we're going to show you that, you know what, we don't really need you. It is more like a favor that we put you there. We don't really need you. We can do this ourselves. So, boom, the march. Now, Mr. President is like, you know what? Let me respond. This is his response.
Who violate our labor laws. We are strengthening. Madam Speaker, we are strengthening border security, stamping out corruption in the immigration system, and closing the loopholes in fragmented immigration laws. We must be clear, however, every person in South Africa, whether they are citizens or foreign nationals, must respect our laws.
Zulu yasabeka. I say again, I trust that it won't end, or I would like to believe that whatever he's saying, it won't end in words. I trust that there will be action, since the action has started without the government. The action has started. People who love South Africa has stood up and say, you know what, let's clean our country. If we can't do this, if we can't do it ourselves, nobody's gonna come out of wherever they come from, and come to South Africa and say, you know what, South African people, I'm gonna clean this for you. No, that's not gonna happen. We just have to stand up ourselves, try to do the cleaning. If the government wanna do something about it, they will do. When I say she challenged the government, she dared the government to do something about what is happening in South Africa. I'm not just saying this like out of, I don't know. I'm not just saying this. I just want to play you guys the clip of her daring the government, of challenging the government to take an action, changing the government to do what they have been voted for.
Rise and defeat our enemy. We're calling on government to declare a state of emergency for illegal immigration that is currently happening in the country, under the banner of this being an invasion of the country. We also would like to call for the legislation to pass laws to reserve township economy for South African small businesses only, and call upon the President to address the nation in respect to the issues raised above before the 30th of June 2026.
Hlangana Zulu, Zulu yasabeka. This one brave woman. And I would like to say this to South African nation. It doesn't matter whether you're black, you're white, you're Indian. Zulu people are not doing this for their culture. They're not doing this for Zulu people or their name. They are doing this for South Africa. They are doing this for every South African citizen in South Africa, so that they can have better life. Also, they are doing that all South Africans can have better life. I call upon Venda people, Tsonga, Pedi, please find it in your heart that Zulu people are not doing this because they undermine anyone, or they are doing this, they are rebuilding South Africa for every one of us, not just for them, not just for Zulu people, but for South Africa. Let us forget the tribe. Let's focus on where are those people coming from. South African people decided that enough is enough. It's time for us to stand up and do things our way, do things on our way. Because you look back, there was xenophobic attacks, and like there were so many violent, and nothing happened. Right now they decided, you know what, we're gonna do this peacefully. We're gonna have a leader of this, not someone hiding behind politics or behind suit, saying, go, I will pay you. Do this, I will pay you. Like, damage this political party's name, I will pay you. No, they stood up. They're not wearing masks. They're not hiding up behind anything. You can see their face. They go place by place. They even introduce themselves. I'm this and this. I'm this and this. I'm this and this. So she dared or challenged the government to stand up and do something. That's when we see Mr. President himself, Ramaphosa, responding. I just believe that his response won't end in words. He's just gonna stand. He's also gonna stand up and take an action. And another one who helped to put pressure, or his speech also helped to put pressure, it was Thabo Mbeki. What Thabo Mbeki said, he said, you know, you guys are fighting the ghost. You're fighting the wrong party. You're fighting the wrong people, the people that you're not supposed to fight, because this thing doesn't start now. The people who you should be fighting are sitting in the offices, wearing suits, eating sushi there. Let me play the clip. Let me play you the clip. I'm just gonna play you the audio because I'm trying by all means to avoid copyrights. Let me say this. Before I explain to you what really happened, please subscribe. Please like my videos. Please comment. And please share. That will be much appreciated. So what happened? The first time, I didn't really care what I was doing. I didn't really care whose video I was using. So this is gonna also help the like new people to YouTube. There's something called strike. You could strike because of the copywriting, like violent words or hatred speech that you say on your channel. The strikes can get your channel blocked, or your channel can be hindered. YouTube might stop suggesting your videos. So the reason I'm only playing you guys the audio is because I don't want my channel to be blocked or I don't want to receive any strike for copyright. So I'm going to play you guys the audio of Thabo Mbeki. I really apologize for this. I can't play the video.
Now, we've got many problems here. Problem legitimately raised. Huge levels of unemployment. That's correct. High levels of crime. That's correct. But the finger is being pointed at wrong people.
The unemployment issue is getting bigger and bigger. It's getting bigger. Like it grows each and every day. Like you said, the finger is pointed at the wrong person. On this issue, I would like to say if it was possible that South Africa remain immigrant free, the government would have no choice but to create jobs for each and every South African that is unemployed. Remember, there are so many educated South Africans who are just staying at home. They have masters, they have degrees, they have certificates, they have diplomas, but they cannot find employment. Excuse me, they cannot find employment because of the high immigrant rate in South Africa. Let us tell the truth. Because of the high immigrant rate in South Africa, so many people are staying at home with or their major government as well. So many people are staying home with their qualifications. Let's continue with Thabo Mbeki's speech.
The levels of high unemployment in this country are not due. They are not due to undocumented Africans. They are not.
Okay, fine. When you say they are not due to undocumented immigrant, remember the government official, I will just say the government official, don't really see everything that's happening. They are up there. They are up there, receiving their salary, having their luxury houses, big houses, luxury cars and stuff like that. They don't really see what we people who voted for them are experiencing. They don't really see what's happening in the companies. They don't really see what's really happening in the street. So it is like, I don't know, how could I say this? I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to say this. I don't want to lie. The English is gone.
We know the history in detail of how South Africa, 1994 to 2000, 2008, 2009, the country goes up like this.
Okay, let's.
Growth rates.
What's happening right now is that each and every day there's an illegal immigrant that's coming to South Africa. Each and every day, maybe 10,000 that are coming to South Africa. What happened is, if I was an illegal person, if I was illegal in South Africa, it was if I was not a South African person, I find a job here in South Africa. When I go home, I'll make sure that I bring my brother or my sister back to South Africa to find a job for them. And the money, the thing is, I wouldn't require the same salary as a South African. I won't require law. which gives me more chances of getting the job. Thank you very much. Let's not talk too much about this. Let us not hate each other. Let's love each other as African, but let us try to rebuild South Africa. Let us try to rebuild Africa as a whole. Thank you very much. I'm out.